This fairway Ed from Corpus Christi, Texas. So you're listening to Nothing is OB.
Man, this game is crazy. You know, you come out here 1 week, you look like a major champion. The next week, you look like a 25 handicapper from Crabapple, North Dakota.
Right there, my Alice boys.
Let's go.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2, 1 putt, putt for a birdie, woo-hoo, new driver, info,
My
replace,
interviews,
into, pop
gonna have a banger for you.
Think I'll try to get on into, stop right, good line, good view, it drew, shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew, fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing, sometimes these part 3 green look like an island, I'm plunging to keep it on dry land, at least I might try.
There it is. There we go right there, guys. Welcome to Nothing is OB South Texas Golf Podcast. That's how long it's been. Episode 200, baby. 200. Now, tonight we have a special guest. We have Joe Aldape from FOREBROS RGV chapter. Yes, there are other chapters outside of San Antonio. Jojo is going to come on tonight, talk about the makeup of the group, some things that he has going on right here. Jojo, I see him chiming in right now. I'm going to bring him on right now. But before we kick things off here, a special word from our sponsors. Hey guys, make sure you hit up our guys Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Big ups to my guy, Lee Ramos, owner and operator of Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. No job too big, no job too small, guys. For any of your demo or dismantling needs, make sure you hit up my guy Lee Ramos at 210-507-2227. Hit him up at MaximumDemo.com. Southside born, Southside raised, family owned business. These guys get the job done. They love the dirty work. Hey, you love the dirty work? Hey, you are a great friend of the podcast, baby. We're so thankful for their presenting sponsorship. And also, guys, we are coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios, guys. Big ups to our guy, Jesse Hernandez. That's right. He is that lawyer, the TikTok lawyer, living his best golf life. Man, I guess if you're a damn good lawyer, you get invited to all these badass country clubs, which Jesse Hernandez is. Make sure, guys, he's one of the best. He's voted best of the best, back-to-back, maybe even voted going for that three-peat, baby, here in San Antonio. Law office of Jesse Hernandez. Hit him up at 210-807-8656. Hit him up at jessehernandezlaw.com. We're so thankful for the sponsorship of the studio. And also, guys, one more right here. We got one more gimme sponsorship. FOREBROS Tour, never golf alone again. If you don't have a home, FOREBROS Tour has a home for you. We got all types of games. King of the Par 3, net, gross. Man, we played the best courses in town. Tapatio coming up. La Cantera as well. We have a badass buddy battle out at a great course, the Gateway Hills, Lackland Air Force Base. Big up to our guy, Robert Vasquez, for always taking care of FOREBROS Tour. That is the official home course of FOREBROS Tour. All right, without further ado, let's bring on my guy, Joe Aldape. Whew, Jojo, I had to pay all the bills, bro. I got to pay some bills, baby.
All good, brother. All good.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us tonight, brother. How are you doing, my man?
I am doing great. Thank you for the invite, bro.
Oh man, well thank you, man. Thank you for stepping up, bro. I know you're being a little baby at first, man. Hey, but then once you check the temperature, the water's fine, man. Come on in, baby.
You know it.
All right. So why don't you tell us, Jojo? Tell us just a little bit about yourself and a little bit about you know what? Let's kick things off here. I want you to tell us some stories about our boy Charlie, because I know you're a childhood friend of our guy Charlie Garay, one of the FOREBROS Tour board members and one of the founding fathers of FOREBROS Tour.
Yeah, brother. I mean, what kind of story do you want to hear, though?
Hey, you tell me. We want something juicy. We want something revealing of Charlie.
Revealing of Charlie. That's a good one, man. What can I and what can I not say about Charlie? Man, he's one hell of a bro. We go back, easily back 7th, 8th grade, more or less. We grew up playing junior high golf. We went on to play high school golf together, and then our friendship just kept on blossoming from there. Um, I mean, he's just an all around good guy. And then once he started talking about FOREBROS San Antonio, it got me more interested and more interested and more interested. And then by the time you know it, I mean, here we are now, bro. We've branched off with you guys. But an interesting story of Chuck is how he could go from being a low 80 shooter to being a high 90 shooter.
Oh, dude, his, his
And
his game is very diverse, right? It's very diverse.
yes,
Hey, that is a pure, what is it? That's a four bros trait from us mid handicappers, bro. That's a four bros trait. Hey, we can dabble in the hundies, or maybe even kiss the 70s a little bit.
there you go. And you know what? That's one of the funny things is because my golf game is the same way. It's so diverse. One weekend I'll come out and I'll shoot 77. The following weekend I'm back up almost hitting 90. You know, but yeah, I mean, me and Chuck, man, we've had so many great stories, so many great rounds. It's just an awesome friendship that we've had over the years. And now that we've got this Four Bros thing going on, I'm meeting and getting the pleasure of playing with different types of golfers, you know, from, like I said, from low handicappers, scratch golfers to high handicap guys. And they're all just a blast to play with, bro. They really are.
And I think we're in this game. We're in this game and involved in this game because you know what, we love it, right? We love this shit, right? We love the grind. We love the struggles. We love the pain. We love golf, right? We just want more and more mas, right? We want it, right, bro? All right, bro. So tell me, how did you get it? How Jojo? How did you get into the game of golf, bro?
Oh man, I must have been about 7, 8 years old when my dad took me out. He actually bought a used golf set from the flea market. We went out to this field right next to Llano Grande. Back in the day, we used to call Llano Grande Golf Course the desert. At that time, the only thing that was green was actually the greens. And right before they built the back nine to it, it was just a big old empty field. So there was this little flat area that there was no high grass or anything like that. And this tree that was just off in the distance, maybe about 200 yards. We'd go out there, hit some balls, and then just pick up a Happy Meal on the way home, you know? But after that, I was just hooked. I was hooked and I just kept on playing.
Golf is a rich man's game. I mean, my uncle kind of, my uncle and my dads were kind of the ones to really kind of pass it down to me. But how were you able to make? I mean, I guess golf didn't cost as much as it does now, right? I mean, golf. I mean, it's. I mean, you're saving, right? You're saving. You're like, it's like, hey, can I put a down payment for a round today? And I'll pay you, 2 weeks later, right?
No, yeah, you're right. And that's what they would always say was that golf was a rich man's sport. So which when we would go out there and hit balls to that tree, I mean, I thought I was the richest kid in the world, having my dad out there taking the time, showing me how to hit the ball and stuff like that. It was just an all around fun time being with him. And this, honestly, that's one of the core memories that I have with him. Um, and after that, I mean, I did not play probably until maybe about sixth grade when he actually bought me my first set. And then after sixth grade, I got into the junior high team with Coach David Garcia, and he took me. He actually became a very very good close friend of mine, and I I don't know, man. I just get a loss for words when I think of core memories like that because honestly, they help a lot. You know what I mean? Um, at some point in time after high school, I stopped playing. I completely stopped. I picked up fishing. I would go fishing every weekend with my grandfather uh, until maybe about 6 years ago, give or take. He passed away from cancer. And after that, going fishing I didn't have the urge to go fishing. I lost my fishing buddy. So then when I was putting away my fishing gear and stuff, I came across my old golf clubs. And I dusted them off and just started messing around in the backyard. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick up golf again. So then I started going out with my son, taking him out golfing and stuff like that. Bumped into some Four Bros guys, especially like Chuck. And that's when they started getting me back into golf. And especially with Chuck, Chuck's like, hey, man, you need to get back out there. You need to get back out there. And thankfully for Chuck, bro, like, he really helped me out to get back out there, bro. He really did.
It sounds like I think a lot of times, and I'm going to say this, being from Corpus Christi, my house was our shack was so close that I could stand on my roof and see the water, right?
Yeah.
And fishing and golf have a lot of similarities, right? It's like what is it? What is it? It's like you're going golfing, you're going fishing, and the ladies, well, how long are you going to be, right? So my wife and I got a great wife, right? She's like this. I said, hey, I'm going to play golf with the bros, and she goes, okay. So what type of round are you going to play? Like, are you going to play a round where you're going to get all belligerent and drunk, like where I got to go pick you up? Are you just going to take it chill? Are you going to chill and just maybe have lunch and some beers, or are you just going to go play and come back? And I'm like this. I said, admit lunch and beers with the boys, but if it turns into something else, be on standby. And she goes, okay. Like my wife just wants the heads up. Like she just wants to know, how am I gonna come? It's like, am I gonna have to tell the kids to go to bed? Don't watch daddy come in here all acting like a fool. Like what, right?
No, yeah, and you know what? Thankfully, that I have a wife the same way. She'll ask me the same thing. How long are you going to be? I'm like, well, it's going to be a Four Bros thing. Okay, so I'll expect you about 3 or 5. I'm like, yeah, but just be on call just in case, just in
Right,
case.
right, right. It's just you get a lot more if you just kind of upfront, right? Like I said, hey, you know what, Chuck's in town. Hey, okay, let me ask you something about Charlie, right? Let me ask you, does he like getting into chingazos, dude, or what?
Oh man, does he like it? Nah, he loves it, bro. He lives for that. He lives for it. Man, I remember one specific round that he threw with another
Oh,
buddy of ours,
oh,
and this was in 8th grade, bro. We were at the pavilion, and I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I just turn around and I see him and another buddy of ours. I believe it was I think it was Chase. The buddy's name was Chase. They were throwing hands, and then the next thing you knew it, I just see where Charlie pops some one good one. Dude fell back on his flat, looking up, and just said, "Oh man, that has to be one of my favorite rounds that I've seen Chuck throw, bro."
he likes it. He's ready, bro. He's ready. He's,
Yeah.
he's always running from the sheriff. So it's hey, there's always something, man. There's always he's like, it was just a patrol. It was a security, right? It was a flashlight cop. It doesn't even count. It doesn't even count, man. And I'm glad to hear that. See Charlie, see Chuck, bro. Like, hey, it's right here. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true, bro. And I
And
love
you
to
know
hear.
what?
Tell me,
The
go for it,
funny
bro. Go
thing
for it.
is, if we had YouTube and all that stuff back in the day, man, I'm pretty sure Chuck would have his own fight
Like
channel, bro.
he'd
He
be
really
like a
would.
Kimbo, like a Kimbo of the Mercedes,
Yes,
a Kimbo of the
exactly.
Valley.
The Kimball Mercedes. There you go. That's a good one.
And I love to hear that, dog, because Charlie's my boy, man, and we helped found Four Bros, and luckily enough, our president, Jeremiah Sierra, and the current board we have guys that I give it up to him, because you know what, we don't want to keep it just for ourselves. We know what it's done for us. These are brothers away from brothers that we've grown up with, right? And you spend a lot of time when you're out there on the course with people, and I think
Yeah.
it's great when Charlie initiated this whole thing in regards to it bringing an RGV chapter, and because you know what, Charlie knows that we don't want to bring in a piece of craps into our family. You know what? Because it
Yeah.
is. It's a Four Bros family. This is something we built, and this is something we wear. We keep it close to the vest. You know what? We wear hard on our
Mhm.
sleeve, and uh, we're glad that that Charlie and you are like has such a tight relationship, to know that how important being a Four Bros and being your own chapter is to us.
Nice, nice. Yeah, and I had actually been bugging Chuck about that maybe for about a good 2-3 years, give or take. And I just kept on bugging him, hey, bro, when we're going to bring Four Bros down to the valley? When we bringing Four Bros down to the valley? You know? But I want to say it was around March or April that he came down, and we actually had a big outing with one of our other groups, and we just sat down and we started shooting the stick and stuff like that. And by the time you know it, Chuck's like, you know what? You guys got enough guys to start a chapter on your own down here. He's like, you know what? I'm going to pitch it up there to Maya and the board and see what they give me, and we'll go from there. And then our first outing that we had over at Tierra Santa, I believe there was like a good 32 of us, 32 guys, more or less. And then after that, I mean, we just kept on going. I just kept the ball going, especially with Rigo Rivera, man. He's my left hand, my right hand, should I say, down here. And he's been so much help with me, helping get this group off the floor.
And I think it's tough, right? I mean, in starting anything, there's always growing pains, and I think
Oh, yeah.
we always try to find not everybody. We always say not everybody can be a four bro. You know, not everybody can be a four bro and make it. You have to make it about the golf, right? You have to make it about the golf, and then from there you can branch off in regards to, you know what, hey, oh, you know what, this outing turned into some beers at Ojos Locos. Well, then, hey, after Ojos Locos, we went to Thirsty Horse. And then next thing you know, hey, I got in trouble with the wife. And you're like, hey, you're initiated. You're in. You're in. You know, it's like you're a true four bro, right? And what we say here in San Antonio is like, if you've never been kicked out of four bros, at least because we're on 5.0 right now. So we're on Four Bros 5.0. And it's like, if you've never been kicked out of Four Bros, it's like, are you really a four bro? like that's where we're at. Maya got kicked. I got kicked out. Maya got kicked out. Maya kicked himself out. You know what? It's like Charlie got relegated. It's like, you know what? I was like, damn. It's like, you know what? It's like, you gotta, you know, it's like, it's blood in, blood out. Are you in? Are you out? And so it meant a lot to, you know what, Chuck had to really put a lot into it, and we felt his passion. We felt you know, he went out on a limb, you know, but I think it was, he went on a limb in regards to our group, right? And, but I think it was easy for him. And so, as I got some comments right here, Ricky Delgado, JoJo right here.
Hey,
And
Ricky.
but like I said, remember I told you, I said, it's on the other one, right? And so it's like, and right here, Sergio Lozano, one of my buddies, he goes, todo pero. Todo. And so it's like, what is the vibe of the group? What is the vibe of the group down in the valley?
We are very laid back, brother. Very laid back. We're lenient on the rules. We're not professionals, but we're trying to give that tournament feel for everybody, from scratch golfer to your high handicap guy. Um, we tend to try and cater to everybody's needs, but unfortunately, we can't do that. We might be somebody's cup of tea. We might not be somebody's cup of tea. To each their own. But for the most part, everybody's very laid back. Everybody loves to have a good time. If you come out with us, guarantee you're gonna have a beer or more. you know. Um, but yeah, bro, the vibe is awesome with these guys down here. Even the new guys that come along, I always get great responses from them. The first time they come out, they're there for the second time. And even when we don't have a Four Bros outing, they'll come out to our regular Sunday outings, and they just keep on coming and coming out, and which is great. To have these guys come out, you know what I mean, and to see them have a good time, to see them have a couple of beers, and enjoy themselves playing some golf,
Well, why was it such a big deal to you to bring and be a part of Four Bros, bring it to the Valley?
For me personally, it's the competitiveness. Like I said, I played junior high school golf. I'm never going to get anywhere near a tour or anything like that, but I like the competitiveness. You know what I mean? Whether I'm playing against a scratch golfer, Carlos from Gateway, man, I almost had him that day that they came down here.
Oh, you Paul,
Uh,
he Paul Walker to you, dude. I almost had
he,
you.
he Yeah, he finessed me real good. And the thing about it was that we weren't even in the same group, but I mean, just to know that I could still compete with players at that level, bro, it's awesome, bro. To me, that's like a high right there, bro.
And I think as we get to a golden age, right? It's like, hey, we I can't play basketball anymore. I take it too
Yep.
personal, and I can't move. I can't play flag football no more. It's like I can't do certain things. But
Yep.
it's like, but you know what? I can still golf, bro.
Yes.
I can hit the ball, right? Like I can golf, right? So as you bring this down to your as you bring this down to the valley, and you want to include and you want more and more people to join it, what are some of maybe the growing pains that you're going through right now in regards to this process?
I think the biggest growing pain right now is finding everybody's availability. Everybody has different work schedules. Of course, everybody has families and stuff like that. I really do try to do either a Saturday or Sunday. Unfortunately, Saturdays are very iffy because a lot of the guys, they're on call. They have to go out of town for work or family related things. I try to do mostly Sundays, Sunday mornings early, so we could be done at least by 12 or 1, and everybody could have the rest of the day, you know. But I think the biggest obstacle is going to be the time and availability, and also catering to everybody's needs and wants. You know, unfortunately, we can't cater to everybody, but I try to. We try. We really do. Um, but I think that's going to be the biggest one. As of right now, it's going to be the timing and availability for everybody.
And I think that's always as we grew, as Four Bros Tour grew. You know, we grew at one course, right? Golf Club of Texas here
Mhm.
in San Antonio was where Four Bros Tour started, and some of the issues we had is that some people they only wanted to play that course, so we're like this. We're like, well, what about that? What about that course? That course over there? Like, what? Well, I really like this other course, and I think that's where it got to. We're like, hey, man, you know what? We could be more than just this course. Yeah, this course is good to us, but you know what? Hey, there's a lot of other courses. We're here in San Antonio, baby, just like the Valley. There's a lot of badass tracks out there, right? And I think
Yeah.
I think that's one of the big things that appeals to members here is that hey, you know what? These guys are some golf hoes, bro. Like, I mean, they're like, you got any more rounds? You got any more tee times? You got any more spots? Right? And so, and I think that's the thing. You know what? You have to find that middle ground. Set a time, and hey, if a foursome shows up, a foursome shows up. You know what? And it's like me right now. I'm fighting the battle of trying to be a good football coach, but then I'm trying to fight the other battle of making sure I got my sanity and because this is my twosome right now. I'm on the course right now with you, Jojo. I'm on the course. We're in the cart right now, baby. What's your beverage of choice when you're in the cart? What's your beer or beverage of choice?
Michelob.
Oh, hey, the official beer of Four Bros Tour, Michelob Ultra for men with active lifestyles, baby.
There you go.
All right, bro. So okay, so let's get into some fun stuff, Jojo. What's your favorite? Okay, as you talked about your first set of clubs and you're struggling a chord, man. You're pulling at my heartstrings over here, bro. What's the first club? What's the first club or your first favorite club that you can really remember?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to. Well, and it's not just one club. I would have to say is my first set of clubs that I bought with my first paycheck. That my mom even grounded me for
Oh,
buying that
chinga.
set.
What was it? What was it?
Yeah. Uh, well, it was a set of King Cobra gravity backs, brand new, right off. I think at that time it was, I believe it was called Mulligan's out in McAllen, and I went in there, dropped $1,000 on it, got home all happy.
Damn.
When my mom saw them, she's like, "Where did you get those?" I'm like, "Oh, I got them with my paycheck." What paycheck? You didn't spend everything at one place, did you? And I go, no, mom, I still got a couple of dollars in my pocket, but this is what I got. But yeah, no, that's gonna have to be my favorite set. Um, I still got them in the garage right now as we speak.
Could you hit him right now? Could you dust him off and make some magic happen?
You know what? I'm gonna say I think I can. I'm pretty sure I think I can.
Damn, right here, brother. Let me see it. Let me see if I got some comments right there. That's a bold claim right now, bro. I got some pink eye twos right here, bro. I tried hitting the other day. Like, dude, like it's like I took like an iron rod and just hit it up against like a freaking house or like a brick wall, bro. I was like, man, I was in love with these pink eye twos, bro. Like I always
When they
wanted,
first come out.
I always wanted them, bro. I always wanted them. I bought them like when I finally had money, bro. Right? Like I bought them when I finally had money. And you know what? I was like this. They don't remember the way I when I hit them when I was like 20 years younger, right, bro? Got some great comments right here, brother. Right here. Let's see if I can bring it right here. Ricky Bally right here, baby. Ricky Bally or Riley Bally right here. Riley Bally, salute, brother. Thanks for chiming in, my brother. He's got some more right here. Let's see if like I said, man, I'm trying to use this new operating system right here. I got right here. Look, Riley Bailly. He likes to see men sweat. Aye. Why is he putting your shit out there, bro? Why is he?
Well, what did you say? I'm sorry. What was that?
He likes to see men sweat.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. You just want to, especially when they got swamp ass, right, bro? When they're
Oh,
suffering from
hell yeah!
swamp
You see it
ass.
running down their back and everything.
Oy.
Or
Right?
better yet, you see that little trail going down the back of the shirt and everything. You're like, ooh, he hot.
There you go, right here. Jeremiah Sierra, what's up, my brother? What's up, Jeremiah? All right, bro.
What's going on, Maya?
Tell me, what's your first impressions, dude, of Jeremiah Sierra, president of Four Bros Tour?
The first time that I met him, which was that Friday over at Monte Cristo, I thought he was a little quiet and stuff like that. But then once I started playing with him, that sounded a little wrong. But once we played the
Would you
following
just, hey, he
Saturday,
started to come out of his shell. The flowers started to bloom.
yeah, no, that Saturday that we actually played in the same group, bro. I mean, we just hit it off, bro. I mean, he was like one of the guys from down here, you know. And then the longer that we went, the more things that we found in common with each other, the more that we started uh, just shitting the stick, you know. It was just like, dude, like I think I'm in the right place. I think I found the right group.
And I think that's the thing, man. We were introduced by a mutual friend, and like unfortunately, like, well, it's like our friendship took off from there. It's like it's like, you know what, you introduced me to him. Hey, you fucked up, bro. Like, I mean, this is my guy, this is my dog,
There you
right?
go.
Like, man, hey, we'll see you later, right? We left him
There
in the
you go.
dust. We left him in the dust, and I think that, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the thing is that if you're gonna be a four bro, you have to be like a four bro. Like, you have to be a four
Yeah.
bro. It's like you have it's like we do have. It's like you have a type. It's like I have a type, right? And four
Yeah.
bros, we have types, but the thing is we have 31 different flavors too, right?
Yes.
To people's likings. And so that's one thing right there that I really love about the group right here. I got Rigo Rivetta right here. Scheduling's tough. It is tough, and it can get tough right here. I got Jeremiah Sierra making another great comment right here. Jeremiah Sierra, just stay on course, bro. And core values of Four Bros is members first and transparency. Too many clubs or tours just want to make money off of the bros. Amen, Maya. Amen, right there, brother. And
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that you have to do is that you have to make it about the boys and the bros first. Like you make
Exactly.
it about them, and I think that's something that, love us or hate us, you know what? We are a member first organization, and some people don't like that. Some people they're like, oh, but you're not making any money off these guys, and we're like, it's for the bros. Like, I mean, we're trying to like it says it right here on the picture right here. Never golf alone again. Like it's catchy, it's cool, but we don't just say it because it's catchy or cool. We say it because we mean it, right? Like we don't want to golf alone.
Exactly. I mean, who likes to golf alone? I mean, you only cheat yourself when you golf alone, you know? I mean, the only time that I really golf alone is anytime after work that I don't got nobody to go play with, but it's just to go and work on my swing and stuff like that. And even at that, it's still not as fun as it would be when you're actually playing with the bro. And you're right. I mean, it is about the bros. I'm not trying to make any type of money off of anybody. Period. I want everybody to come out, have a good time, and be competitive with one another. You know, that's all it is just to have a good time and to be competitive.
Ooh, got some great questions right here. Jeremiah Sierra, ask JoJo if he likes Scottish.
Oh, doggy. Oh, doggy.
That's a bad. Okay, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like, once you figure it out, you like the game, right? You like the game.
Yes. Yes. No, dude. I had never heard of that. And that day that Maya, Chuck, myself, and dude, it was just an awesome day that day. I enjoyed that Scottish game, and the way that the way it was for points, and then the way that Chuck and Maya were pushing against us
You
and
press,
doubling
yeah,
up.
yeah, and you
Yeah,
press and you double
dude, it
press.
was just awesome, brother. It was a great game. I enjoyed it. It's actually one of the games that I've been trying to get the guys down here to start playing, but it's going to take a little bit of time that way so I could go ahead and start explaining a little bit more on how that works. But yeah, bro, that was an enjoyable round right there, brother.
Bro, it took me a while to figure out the game. My damn ADD ass, I'm like this. I'm like, hold on. You take what? How did we lose? And how are we down 60 point? How are we down 60 points times two? Like, what do you mean you trifecta? Like, what's a try? Like, I'm over, you know what? It takes you either winning money to figure it out and losing money to like
Losing money.
to really figure it out. Right here, we got
Yeah.
some more great comments right there. Let's see right here. Right there. I like playing with myself, but it's more fun to play with a bro. No homo. Robert Lisardo. Hey, that could be mistaken wrong. That could be taken wrong in so many different ways. But for some reason, Jojo, it feels so right. Like I
It does.
understand it,
It
right?
does. But you see, and that's big shout out to Rob Lasardo. He actually started South Texas Amateur Golf Tour down here. I always try to go out with him, but I was never able to get out there with him. And then when we started the Four Bros, he came out I believe it was a Sunday afternoon, excuse me, Sunday morning, and I picked his brain on how he was doing it, and we just took off from there, bro. And it was just like I said, man. Like, once you hit it off with a bro, it's like, dude, you found a golf buddy right there, and to have the same type of humor that we bros have, it's very rare and hard to find, and especially like when you find it, it clicks and it just fucking takes off from there, bro.
Bro, but I'm gonna tell you though, it's so fun. It's so funny, right? We you were talking about it off air about me. You said something about my boy Ben Marshall, right? And like you hit it off with him, right? So I'm glad somebody hit it off with his dry ass, right? Because like I thought we were gonna do battle like the first time we played, bro. So check this out, right?
Oh
So
wow.
so our boy Ben Marshall, we're playing Silverhorn, and we're like I think it was me and one of my boys, John. Oh shoot, John Tejeda, right? So we're right before, we're swinging the clubs and getting ready, and we're like, it's him and it's Ben and one of his boys. So like, what are we doing? Like, hey, so what are we doing, right? What's the bets, right? And he specifically says to one of our guys, Sergio, who's an assistant club now pro at a place where the number one course in Texas, me and Chuck played, I think 2 weeks ago, right? And he goes, I was specifically told to not bet you by Sergio. He told us not to bet us. And we're like, whoa, like what? We're like this,
What happened there?
I was like, where did that came from? I was like I'm over here like, it ain't because we're cheating. Like, it ain't like, what's the deal, right, bro? And I said, come on, man. I was like, dude, we're just playing for handshakes, bro. Like, who plays for handshakes, bro? Like, come on, man. And then it took the round for us to kind of like really like break down some barriers, right? He loves the Wu-Tang Clan. I'm a Wu Gambino from back in the day. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, I had every one of their like tapes, from like 1994 and beyond, right? And afterwards I'm like, dude, we got along like really well. He was playing some freaking Mike Jones and some
There you go.
Chameleon Air and some DJ Screw, and I said, you know what, dude? I want to hate you, but I freaking love you, bro. Like, I mean, and we're playing good golf, and again, like, you can still be a dick and an ass, right? But as you're playing the game, but you know what? You give someone props when they make a good putt or good shot, and you're like, hey, bro, man, badass shot. Hey, bro, good birdie, right? And you know what? And you do that, and I think that's where you build the mutual respect, and you can build it on the course, right? Like you're not gonna build that outside of the course, right? You're not, and it's just
No.
like, damn, dude, bro, hey, God, that was a good up and down, or man, oh, you know what I mean? And you have mad respect and mad love for that, and I think that was a round that we needed for us to maybe understand each other, right?
There you go. Yeah, bro. I mean, that day with Ben, it took maybe at least 3 holes for us to start hitting it off. Once he started hearing my playlist, he's like, "Dude, you're riding in the wrong cart, bro. You need to jump over here with me, brother." I had Wu Tang. I had Naughty by Nature, like Jim Jones. I mean, I, I'm a '90s kid, you know. Death Row
Jojo, how
Records.
old are you? How old are you, Jojo?
I am going to be 42 in October, brother.
All right, see, I'm 45, bro. I'm 45, so we're around.
Oh, we're
Hey,
not that far apart.
yeah, we're not that far apart, bro. It's like I just tell everybody it's my height and my immaturity that keep me young, right? That
Yes, exactly. We got to be immature so we can stay young, brother.
gotcha, man. I was like, why? It's like that's why I always say, that's why I always troll on Facebook or anything. I'm like this. They're like, how can you call me a clown? I said, because clowns know other clowns. So I said, it's easy. It's easy. I'm a
Yeah,
clown, so I can tell. You're one of me, right?
yeah, exactly. You recognize one another.
It's and so what did y'all play, man? What are some courses when the four bros went down to the valley? What were some of the courses that y'all played over there?
So that time that they came down, we played Monte Cristo over at Edinburgh. Big shout out to Nikki Liad. She was actually able to help us get a tea time set up for September 7th at 8:45 a.m. We're gonna have an outing for four bros out there in Monte Cristo. Thank you very much, Nicole.
I
Yeah,
heard it
so
was a
we were
good
out there in
deal. I
Monte
heard it was a
Cristo.
badass. Heard it was a badass deal y'all had,
Oh, dude, no, man. Normal green fee there is $46. They're hooking us up with $35 green fees, brother. I mean, we can't beat that. Right
dude.
now, the average
Where are
the
you gonna
average
get that?
pricing
You ain't
around
gonna
here.
find that. You ain't gonna find that here in SA. I'll tell you that much for
No,
sure.
you're not. The average pricing around here is about $50, give or take. You know, so even if they hook it up, even at $40, it's like hell yeah, bro. We'll take the discount. You know, but the majority of our courses that we go to, um, they're scattered. My home course is Tierra Santa. Shout out to Esteban and Chris out there. Man, they always hook us up, brother. They always hook us up. They always give us awesome tea times whenever it's a Four Bros event. They hook it up, brother. Um, Sebastian over at Treasure Hills hooked it up this past what was it, about 2 weeks ago. He hooked it up there. Let me tell you this: Treasure Hills has came a long way from the previous owner. Right now, those greens look beautiful, bro. And now that it's starting to rain, they already aerated and everything, bro. Those greens are coming out very, very nice. Big props to them over there. One of my favorite courses is over in Cameron County. It's called Riverbend. That one is my favorite course mainly because there's this one hole that you have to cross the Rio Grande River so you could get onto the fairway, brother. That is my favorite hole here in the entire valley. That's got to be my favorite.
What is it? Take us through it, bro. Take us through it. You're teeing off. How much is it? How far is it playing, and what tee boxes are you playing, brother? Take us through it.
So if you're playing from the men's box, you have to hit at least 215 to hit the fairway. Over, I want to say maybe they're about 12-foot pine trees, give or take. You know, it's a blind shot. You can't see the fairway. The pine trees are blocking it. If you snap hook it, you're going to be in the river. If you slice it, you're going to be OB. Um, it's just one of those holes that you have to see for yourself. That's all I got to say about that one, bro.
So if you hit it 215, are you in good shape? Are you set up or what?
You are set up to get on two.
And what is it? And what would the next shot be? What would the next shot be?
The
Take us through
next
that next
shot
shot.
would probably be either a 5 wood or a 3 iron to get onto the green. It's probably about a 200, 220 yards more or less, depending on the wind. Now, I've never played outside of the valley, so I don't know how the wind is up there in San
Well,
Antonio or
well, 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 I'm, well, I'm
Corpus
from
is
I'm
bad.
from I'm from Corpus, bro. Like I still don't shoot well, bro. I'm from Corpus. I still don't shoot well when I go and play Lozano or Oso or even the country club, bro. Like I And you know what? What is it? You want to play like whenever I go home, bro. I want to play. So I want to do well so bad, right? These are the courses I grew up
Yes.
on, and so I think it's a combo. Like I'm not good in the wind. I'm not good. Like I'm like, oh, it's a south wind in my day every day. All right, it's a north, and then the next time we go out, oh, it's a north wind. It's a south. It's like chingal. Like where is this fucking wind coming from,
Where
right?
coming from? Yeah, brother. I hear you, bro. I mean,
And
especially down here. I mean, for some odd reason, I think this past 2 weeks we haven't had no wind whatsoever. But previously to that, 20, 30 mile an hour winds. You're hitting a driver on a par four. You know what I mean? You can't even hit it in.
you're going driver, you're going driver, DOD, you're going driver off
Yeah,
deck.
exactly. Yeah, bro. And it's
Oh,
just like, dude, like, what's up with this wind? But yeah, bro. Um, so yeah, Riverbend is one of my favorite courses. Of course, my home course, Tierra Santa. Monte Cristo, like I said, Monte Cristo has came a long, long way as well. The last time I played out there, it was the same thing. The greens were not all that great. It was mainly like little weeds and stuff like that. The fairways were not in good shape. But now, bro, if anybody from the valley or anybody from San Antonio that comes down and play, I highly recommend Monte Cristo and Treasure Hills. Right now, those are two courses that have come up with a roar, bro. I mean, they're just firing on all cylinders right now, and I can't wait to go out there in a couple of weeks to Monte Cristo. You know what I mean?
bro, so tell us, dude. Like, so, like, I know, like, whenever I go back, my boy, he only likes to play the Muni in Sherryland, right, bro? And I'm like, dude, you need to live. They want to play the 720 time. He's got the same Sundowners group that play. Like they play like that first tee time, get in, get out, right? They're a bunch of coaches,
Yeah.
right? And so it just like I was like, bro, I don't want to go to the Valley to play a Muni, bro. Like he wants to come up, he wants to play the big name La Cantera. He wants to play like the big name courses. He's like, Andy, dog, get me on TPC. I was like, I can't get you on TPC. Hey, like I'm trying to get myself on TPC. Like I don't want to, It's like, man, I was like, I use my hookups for myself, and then I'll use them for you, bro. And so, you know what? Hey, he's lying. He always gives you crap because he came up here, and by it just so happened by chance, I got us on for free. Right? We were all staying.
Whoa.
We're all staying at JW Marriott, and we went in and I made a call to somebody, right? And they're like, oh guys, hey guys, y'all enjoy yourself. And I'm over here like, I said, man, maybe they just charge that shit to our room, right? No, we go back and we look, and my buddy looks at his ticket and it said comp, right? And I said, oh man.
Oh,
And he's like
nice.
this, and he's like, Andy, you know what? I take it back. Maybe you do know people. And I said, I don't know who I knew, but man, like maybe it's just some random, like, hey bro, like go, you're good, right? They just say, South Skate, you're good, right? And I'm like, and so now he wants that same treatment every time he comes back home. I said, bro, I don't. Hey, like we got lucky, bro. I don't know.
We got
Like
lucky.
it was a glitch. It was a glitch in the matrix, bro. And we got lucky, right? So how is it in regards to uh courses in regards to the valley? Is it just spread out, or do you have one place that's just your hot spot, or is it you know what, us golfers, us golfos, we drive for good golf.
For me personally, I'll go anywhere to go play. As long as I have good bros with me, some drinks, I'm good, bro. I'll go anywhere I get invited to. I'll go and even the mom and pop part three right down the street over here in Harlingen, Stewart Place Country Club. Uh, I'm even down to go there. You know what I mean? It's a little part three or stuff like that. I'm not too particular on it. We do have a few guys that are members over at Tierra Santa, who are members over at Treasure Hills, members over at Monte Cristo. So I want to go and bring the group on over to them that way, so they could also enjoy the group as well. But for me, I mean, I'll go anywhere, brother.
I think that's the thing, all right. It's like we'll always go. It's like if you have good greens, you know what? Hey, we're going right. Four Bros Tour is going right here. Don't forget, guys, we are coming live from the Texas Chancla Studios right here, guys. In case you're just hopping on right here, I got my boy Joe Aldape, head of the Four Bros Tour RGV chapter. All right, bro. Okay, let's get into some good stuff, bro.
Yeah.
What's your favorite club right now in the bag?
It's gonna be my brand new driver, bro. My title is GT2.
Oh, I got GT3. Got GT3.
Nice, nice.
Hey,
Great mind too, bro.
bro, I'm always looking at the My Golf Spy, right? And I'm like, just please tell me my club is still like current. Like let it be current, right? Because once it comes off the list, you're like,
Oh,
is it time? Is it time? No,
yeah.
but okay. What was your driver before that?
It was a King Cobra. What was it? The F9 or something like that. The white and black one.
Okay,
I
so
had that one for.
you were due, right?
Yeah, I would have to say, yeah, I was due for one, and actually, I'm due for some new irons. I hope my wife is listening.
Oh man, what are you looking? What are you looking at? What type of irons are you looking at?
I am looking at the T150s.
Oh, okay, yeah, some Titleist, yeah, some Titleist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I actually I went out to a Titleist fitting not that long ago. Man, I fell in love with those things, bro. I was hitting a 7 iron 180 yards. I can't even hit my 7 iron 180 yards. You know what I mean? I mean, my 7 iron is like 150 yarder, bro.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. Those are average. Those are average distances, bro. Come on. There's nothing wrong with the
No, no,
seven
I
iron.
get it. But and here's the thing, I was never one to be like, oh no, yeah, the equipment doesn't make your golf game better. But then when I actually invested in a good set,
It
when I
helps.
invested in a new driver, it's like, all right, yeah, equipment does make a difference.
It does, right, bro? See, so I was in love with the stealth. I had the first stealth, right, bro, and I was in love with it. Like I loved it. I said, nah, man. We have a lot of guys who are constantly changing. They're changing drivers like they want to change their chonas. Not like they are changing their chonas, but they want to change their chonas, right? Well, and the thing is that like I'm comfort. I'm a comfort guy, bro. Like I'm a comfort guy. It's like it looks clean, it feels good, and you know what? It performs well. I said, hey, bro, I'm gonna stick with it. And man, but then I had a crack in it, right? I was like, man, like I hit like three straight like duck hooks, and I'm like, that's not my miss, bro. I said my miss is like way fade or way slice right, like way slice right. I said, dude, I don't really hit well, at least not three times in a row, right? And we're at a scramble, bro, and I have my boys like they're talking shit. Ah, you're como que the A player, como que these balls, right? Whatever. And I'm just like, dude, I said I am. I mean, that's how bad of the group it was, bro. I was the A player, right? Like if I'm the A player in a group, we got trouble, right? We got trouble. We're lying gotcha on the scorecard. And like I was just like, dude, what's up? And I said, bro, let me see your driver, right? So he gives me his driver, and I hit it decently, right? And I
Mhm.
go up and to hit, I said, let me take one more shot with this driver, and the same thing happens. And right as I was taking it back, I heard, a little rat. I said, did you hear that? And my boy said, man, I heard that. And I said, okay, well, thanks, man. But then I had to, I was able to send it back. They sent me like a QI10. I took it to one guy. I said, man, what do you think? He goes, that's not for you. So I raffled the QI10 and then paid for the GT3 that they fit me for. And I had trouble for about 3 months, bro. I couldn't get off the tee box with that damn thing. And I was like this. I was like, they got me. They got me. But
Yeah,
now, I mean, I'm loving that shit.
yeah, and that's what new clubs do to you, bro. I mean, you think that no, it's going to affect my game, but in reality, it actually helps and improves your game.
And probably a little psychological too, right? Like a little, it
It
gives you
could
a
be.
little
It could
little
be.
mental edge. It's kind of like taking what is it for hymns or some blue chews, give you that little
Some blue chew.
right here, brother. I got some great comments right here. Jeremiah Sierra. It was a long ride home after RGV after playing like crap, and then the ice cream dip cone helped me not to drive off the cliff. Oh man, right here. I got my brother Esteban. Episode 200, brother. Badass. Congrats, brother. Thank you, my brother Esteban, right here, and my boy Jojo. Hey, remember you always forget your first. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna remember my 200, Jojo, but hey, you're on there, bro. You're a notch on my belt right there. I got Rigo Rivera right here. 6 iron that's in the water.
Oh
I want
no,
to hear
you had
this
to bring
one.
that one
I want to
up.
hear
You
this one.
had to bring that one
Six
up.
iron in the water. Where is it at? Where is this sword at the bottom of what lake of what pond?
It is at the bottom of the left pond, on hole number 4 at Tierra Santa. Um, hit the ball, and when I hit it, it felt heavy, and ironically I had chunked it. So when I finished my swing, I felt how light the club was. So when I looked up, I saw that my head was missing, and then I see the ball land on the in front of the green, and then I see a splash out of the corner of my left hand side, and I'm like, was that my head, the club head? And then I looked all over the place. I'm like, yep, that's my club head. So yeah, unfortunately, it was a loss, bro. I was heartbroken. It hurt. It really did hurt.
It hurts when the club head goes further than the ball, right, bro?
Yes,
Sometimes it
dude. I
happens.
was like, what
Sometimes.
the hell, man? And the thing about that one was that was the CTP hole, and I man to land right in front of the green and then have the head fall in the water. It was just like, dude, really, really?
So right here, brother, I got some more right, right here. Rigo, he lost it at Tierra, and also right here, Riley Bailly. Jojo saw me snap my gap wedge in person over my knee. That was my favorite club. He did it Bo Jackson style right there.
Dude, he actually did look like Bo. He just like literally pressed it on his knee and just went crack. But he was having an off day. I felt for him, bro. I mean, he never Riley doesn't really play bad. It was just he was having a bad day. And I mean, everybody feels the same way when you have a bad day. You want to go and chuck a club 100 yards, break it over your knee, or just get rid of it at the end of the day, you know. But yeah, it's fun to watch buddies get pissed off and break their clubs. It sucks when it happens to you on accident, though.
All right, bro. As we get down to the end, as we get down to the end of the show, uh, one question or a couple. I got a couple questions I have for you. Um, what is your best golf memory?
Personally, for me or for somebody else?
Nah, for you, brother.
For me, a good. I'm gonna say it was when I was taking my son out before he got into football. He loved going out there with me. He loved playing golf with me. And then once he got into Pee Wee football, it was just like he found a new love. I'm not gonna hate on him on that, but I will always cherish the times that me and my son were out there. And even at that, we would go at 12 o'clock, bro. Golf now, we would use those hot deals, and
The
um,
fire, baby.
yeah, the fire ones, bro. No, dude, but yeah, that's gonna have to be one of my favorite golf memories that I have. That's it. It's gonna be me and my boy, brother.
Damn, dude, you're breaking my heart, bro. Because I tried hard, bro, to make my girls into golfers, bro. I tried hard with snacks, drinks, drive the cars, whatever. Hey, ¿qué más quieres, baby?
Whatever it took. Yeah.
But I tried, bro. I tried, man. It just right. It didn't happen, right, bro. But you're right, man. I look back at those times and I'm like, it's fun, right, bro? Like it just
Yeah,
man,
dude, it
it
just
kind of
puts a
just stick.
smile on your face. You just think about it, and even if you're having a bad day, you just think about one of those times that you're like, man, I remember being out there with my son or my daughter, and you just crack a smile even though you're having a bad day because that's just one of those things that it's happiness, bro. It really is.
All right, brother. So, what would you say? What would you say to the guys out there that might be on the fence about coming out to a Four Bros Tour RGV outing?
Don't be scared. Come on out. We have a group for you. You know, especially the guys that don't have a group. I mean, come on over, bro. We're all big boys. We all like to shit the stick. We all like to have cold drinks, and most importantly, we all love golf. You know, don't be scared about being competitive. Even if you're a high handicapper, we have guys that shoot in the high hundreds. If you're a scratch golfer, we got guys that are scratch golfers. If you're a mid level guy, we have mid level guys too. We have all statues, all types of players, all types of people. You know, we're just a big group. Well, excuse me, not big, but we're big on brotherly love, brother.
Last question for you, brother, and that's great, man. Like I can tell, like you know what Jeremiah said to me when on a text. You know, I said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna have JoJo on the show tonight." He said, "Bro," he said, Four Bros RGV is in good hands." And you know what? And
Thank you.
my brother, my he doesn't. He might be able to lie to other people, you know, but he doesn't to me. And so, As soon as he said that, because I asked him, I said, What did you think of Joe Aldape?" And he said, "Bro," he said, "solid guy. FOREBROS RGV is in good hands." And I said, that's enough. That's enough. I said, I need him on the show, man. I need him on the show because again, you know what it is? We're all about the golf and we're all about the bros and we're all about the love and showing love right here. Last question for you, my brother. Who are you playing your final round of golf with?
My final round of golf, I hope to be playing with everybody that comes and joins us out on Four Bros. Those are the guys that I like. Those are the guys that I love. Those are the guys that I look forward to playing with every single weekend.
So right there, man, that's my guy, head of the RGV chapter of FOREBROS Tour, Joe Aldape. Joe, man, thanks for being on this ride today, bro, and thanks for being on the show, brother. 200th episode. Hopefully we'll at the 300th episode we'll have another chapter somewhere, brother. Hey, man, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you being on the show, man.
Hey, thank you, Andy. Thank you for inviting me on here. And most importantly, congratulations on your 200th episode, brother.
Oh, thank you, bro. Ooh, got a good comment right here, bro. Before we go, got a great comment right here. Michael Ayala, Tri-Cup 2-0 versus 361 versus 956 Battle Royale. I was like, hey, I've been to San Antonio longer than I've been a Corpus Christi, more than I've been a 361 guy. You know, I was like, I've never had a 361. The only time I had a 361 number is when I lived in Corpus, but now I was like, dude, hey, why do you gotta say this? Why do you gotta say this shit, man? You know what? I was like, I don't even think my wife, you know, when we were dating, she didn't even have a 956 number. She had a 210 number right there, man. You know what? So shoot, man. Hey, could be in the works right there.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
I know, man. I know, dude. All right, Joe. Hey, man, thanks so much for being on the show tonight, brother. I so appreciate you, bro. And you let me know if you need anything from FOREBROS Tour San Antonio, brother.
Sure will. Thank you so much. And Maya, thank you so much for the confidence that you guys have in me. Hopefully we could get this group growing bigger and bigger every week.
All right, brother. You have a good night.
Likewise. Good night, Andy. Have a good one.
Thank you, brother. That's my dog, Joe Aldape, dude. And it's always great. It's always great to meet great people. I'm so thankful for this podcast and being able to bring people together, right, and connect. You know, he's in 956, man. You know, he's one of our bros in 956 RGV chapter, baby. Hey guys, make sure, guys, just in case you have not come out to a FOREBROS Tour event, man, guys, we're going to be out in Myrtle Beach at the end of September, baby. Myrtle Beach. 4 rounds of golf, hotel, accommodations. Man, dude, I'm so excited to be out there with the bros. I'm scared. I'm rooming with Ryan Lee. He personally requested me. I am scared. He said, Andy, we're going to have a great time. And I'm just shaking my head, man. I always tell people, as a teacher and as a coach, I always tell people I feel for people who've never been on a team. It's great to feel wanted and to be on a team. It's great to be on and feel wanted by a tour and a group like FOREBROS Tour. Our slogan is never golf alone again, but we say it not just because it's cool or catchy, it's because we mean it. And we want other people to feel the same feelings we have. And if you're afraid, you're scared, you're not sure, man, come and check us out, man. We are not for everybody. I ain't gonna lie. We are not for everybody, but we are for our group. We're for our dudes. We're for our people. We are a member-first organization. The money that goes in, it goes directly back into the members. We keep none of it for ourselves. And check it out, guys. Check us out. So thankful to our studio sponsor, Texas Chancla. Make sure you have our guy, Jesse Hernandez. Make sure you hit him up at jessehernandezlaw.com or 210-807-8656. This dude was abandoned. This dude has played some of the top courses in Texas and in the country. I'm jealous of him. If he must be a pretty damn good lawyer, because he's able to pay for all of these badass stops. He is a badass lawyer. Going for his 3rd in a row of SA Current's Best of the Best Lawyers. Make sure you hit him up for any of your legal needs. DWI, divorce, personal injury. He is the man. He will fight for you. He will slap that competition silly. And also, guys, we're thankful to our presenting sponsor of Maximum Demolition and Dismantling. Big ups to our guy, Lee Ramos. Southside born, Southside raised. loves the dirty work. He loves the dirty work. Golf is his outlet, and we're so thankful for his sponsorship of the show. Hit him up at 210-507-2227 or hit him up at MaximumDemo.com. Family-owned business. Such great people. All right, guys. Thanks so much, guys. I wanted to say a special shout out. Tomorrow is my first official game at my new school. I had a scrimmage last week, and I'm really thankful for the opportunity and the trust that people have put in me to coach. And I'm so thankful to my coaches. I'm thankful for my players. Ready to go out and get it tomorrow. Ready to go and strap up, baby. Strap up, Sally. And I just want to be out there with the guys. I grew up an only child, and so these kids have been putting in the work, and I want them to have some rewards for all the work they're putting in, guys. Changing up the end of the show a little bit. That's golf, bro.